What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer. Welcome to another live stream. How are you all doing today? Hello, P. Daddy. Good to see you. Hero of Hearts, Coffee, Omri. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are back with more competitive Overwatch. Yes, the suffering continues, but now we'll be suffering in a different way. Because today, I will be playing supports. Hello, Peter. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'll be honest, I'm not super gung-ho about the queue times we'll be facing here on support, but it's always nice to mix things up, you know? You need variety in your life. It is the spice, as they say. Let's go ahead and hop into a queue, because it's probably gonna take a minute. What's that player icon? Is it in the item shop? It's the Null Sector logo. It's part of the season's battle pass. Hey, Trash. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. As a Mercy main, this will be pleasing. Well, Hero, I will not be playing Mercy. I can tell you that much up front. I do not play Mercy. I think she is one of the least fun heroes to play. Well, let's do something while we wait.
Now traveling to Kanizaka.
I might as well warm up with the hero I will be playing.
I'll find my own path.
Can't play Mercy or Moira for the life of ya? I used to play Moira a lot back in Overwatch 1. I've hardly touched her since 2, though. Hey, that was mine. We're gonna play the Xenomorph tomorrow on Dead by Daylight. I don't know, actually. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot it was coming. I haven't really been paying much attention to Dead by Daylight recently. Hold on, let me... Yeah. I have not been paying that much attention to Dead by Daylight. Like, I knew about the Xenomorph coming. I haven't really looked into it too much, though, beyond just, like, that initial, like, teaser trailer thing. I don't know if I'll be buying it right away. I might. It's kind of tempting, but like, I don't really know. No worries, Trash. I understand that a lot of people have a lot of things going on. They can get pretty busy, so it's always nice to see you when you show up and have time, but please don't feel obligated. Is it because you prefer Kiriko or another reason? I don't know what sort of reasons you're trying to imply there, P. Daddy, but it's because Kiriko's probably my best support these days. Like, she's so ridiculously versatile, I say as I get sucked dry by Moira. She's so versatile. Like, she's useful in basically every situation. And also, her kit is really fun.
Time to get clever.
Thoughts on the fall of Ball? I mean, it's tragic. There's no other way of putting it. It's always sad to see a beloved hero like that fall off in popularity and viability. But it is what it is. I can still get good matches with him every now and again, but...
Time to try again.
I don't know, one of these days, maybe he'll swing back around and be a viable pick again. Who do I think the Season 8 hero is? It seems quite likely it's going to be Malga. I certainly wouldn't say it's guaranteed to be him, though. We'll see.
No one's taking my home from me.
I wouldn't be surprised if all the Malga stuff has just been a red herring for the Season 8 hero. But I'd also be even less surprised if it just was Malga. Since he would be very much a fan service type character to add, so. Do I not like Moira in 5v5 anymore? I don't know. I don't dislike Moira. I just think she's like, at least in 5v5 and Overwatch 2, she's a lot less satisfying to play, I find, compared to other support heroes. Like, I would so much rather play Kiriko or Zenyatta or Baptiste over Moira. So it's like, it's not even a matter of like, oh, I don't want to play Moira. It's that there's multiple other support heroes I would always rather play instead, that I find a lot more fun and a lot more effective at getting value out of them.
Let's get back to it.
Don't give you hope. But don't worry, I don't think I've ever given anyone hope about anything. Alright, let's see how it goes. First support comp match of the season.
Prepare for battle.
Let me snatch my fox. Maybe I should play Illari. Just throw the match. Brave of you to play the game mode where you lose one of your abilities. What? What are you talking about? Season 7 gonna have a new map? I believe it will. I believe they said it was a control map coming Season 7. Hey, Tristavision, thank you so much for the membership renewal. Very much appreciated. Hey, Ian, great to be here. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how long that lasts, though, seeing as we are playing competitive. But it is support. So, support's not quite as taxing to play as tank. As much as I love tank. And speaking of ball... In deathmatch, no teleport? I see what you mean. That's true. Oh god.
Stop that barricade.
Why? Listen, Rob. I'm gonna feel this training.
The spring flows anew.
Sigma's a bit late on the outburst there. Just picking up tips from Kiriko, I guess.
The breeze brings relief.
Another control map. We just had one Season 3. Yeah, it is interesting that they're doubling up on control maps in that way. Though at the same time, control map, control was the longest we'd gone without getting one prior to Overwatch 2. Because, like, we got Busan in 2018, and then didn't get any more control maps until literally Antarctic Peninsula. Which is kind of ridiculous.
Like a gentle rain.
What?
Soothing your wounds. Enemy here.
My ultimate, all out ready.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Robots ours. The breeze
Alright, we're good.
brings relief.
I'm curious when we are gonna next see the next push map get added. I kind of wonder sometimes, like, how confident Blizzard even is in push as a game mode. Because I don't have an issue with push, but I know a lot of people give it flack just by the nature of its design. So I wonder if Blizzard themselves think that as well. and as such aren't going to be making any more push maps. I don't know. It's just one of those like little like suspicions I have where it's like, I suppose we'll see in the long run, but
Robots pushing.
holy. They should bring back 2 CP and quick play. The more variety, the better. I wouldn't mind having 2 CP come back. I think it'd be really interesting just playing 2 CP with all the new heroes that have been added. But at the same time, I'm not particularly clamoring for its return.
I've got you.
They should buff Immortality and make it an ultimate, nerf Widow and make it a regular ability. Immortality? You're talking about Baptiste's immortality? I don't think they need to buff Immortality to an ultimate. I think that's sort of like the point of it. It's like a ridiculous strong ability that's on a cooldown. Like that's a major aspect of his kit to have it like that. Not to mention, what would they do with Amp Matrix then?
I don't give up that easily.
They need to nerf Discord. Oh, they can't nerf Discord. If they nerfed Discord even a little bit, Zenyatta would be absolutely trashed here.
I am ready to unleash coalition. What's that?
They'd have to buff him like pretty generously in some other regard. What? I feel like my Suzu isn't getting out as quick as it should be. Maybe Kiriko's got like tree sap on her hands. That's sticking to her. Rework 2 CP and give us Gothenburg as a real map. Reworking 2 CP is so much work though. They're better off just making a brand new map. Like for any given map that they'd be reworking.
Hey.
Come on, kids. We're almost at the finish line.
Draw strength from nature. Let the Kitsune guide you. Thanks. Let me balance you out. The Kitsune gains new champions. The breeze brings relief. Oh, I feel a warm inside.
Come on, we just gotta get it to the point. Who's even contesting it? Is it just the ball? Ah, there we go.
Thanks for the deal.
Oh.
For now.
Let's get back to it.
I have taken the lead.
How irksome.
Do I agree that healers like Baptiste and Ana do too much damage for their supposed role?
Like a gentle rain.
I don't know. I do think supports overall are really strong at the moment. I'm not exactly sure what the best fix would be. If anything, I think maybe their healing output is just too strong. Like, I don't really mind the high damage on certain supports. But I think just across the board, healing numbers are probably just a little too high.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Oh should have known he was gonna do that.
Done playing around.
Yeah, Tristavision, it's 100% better to just start new. Trying to rework an existing map into a different mode is just... It's literally all the work of building a brand new map from scratch, plus trying to adhere to the limitations of its already existing design. It's just objectively harder to rework a map into a different mode than to just build a new map from scratch.
What's up? Now go get him. Their efforts.
Come on.
And what did we learn? I'm with you. Thank you.
Hey Moustache, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
60 seconds remaining.
The Malga hype is getting close to Doomfist levels in some way. I mean, certainly the Malga hype in the past has hit that level.
Draw strength from nature.
I think Moira does too much damage? Absolutely not. There was like maybe an argument for that at certain points in Overwatch 1. Nowadays, I do not think she does too much damage. Okay, let's go.
They got the robot.
Oh, lovely. Yay! That's what I want to see.
Stop their barricade. Thanks for the heals. Feels like sewing, huh?
Stop them and we win.
I'm on fire.
Stay with the robot. Let's bring it home.
Kaiki. Let the Kitsune guide you. We're pretty good together. I've got you. And looks up.
Like, we absolutely could have won that. They didn't leave. Oh my god.
Play of the game.
Is Brigitte still the worst healer in the game? I don't know if I'd say worst healer. I think she's... well, not the least fun for me, but, like... I think she kind of sucks just all around. She's not enjoyable to play, and she's not particularly good, so... like, she works well in well-organized comps still, but... overall, meh.
Are you surprised?
Where do we find a dish match? Oh, that's right. I always forget that you don't just auto-queue back into competitive.
Welcome.
T-pose Tracer, yeah. Do I have a Patreon? No, but I do have channel memberships enabled on my channel, so if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member. There's various tiers that you can choose from, and all of them will grant you the ability to post emojis in the stream chat. Custom emojis, unique to my channel. What's your dream license in Dead by Daylight? That's an interesting one. I mean, for a really long time... Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but, like, I would love if The Thing somehow became a killer in Dead by Daylight. John Carpenter's The Thing. I do not think it could ever work, because it would have to rely on, like, impersonating survivors as a mechanic. And if you're playing in a group, it would be an absolutely trash tier ability, because everyone could just immediately, like, check each other to know whether or not it was actually a fellow survivor. So I don't know how they could ever realistically make it a killer in Dead by Daylight while, like, staying true to the actual abilities of The Thing. But I would love it if they could introduce something like that. Like, how cool would it be as a survivor? You're repairing a generator, some other survivor comes up, you're both working on it for a bit, and then just, like, a huge, like, toothed tentacle just shoots out of that person and just grabs you. Because they were just The Thing. Like, that would be so cool. I don't think it would ever work, though, unfortunately. If they gave Brig 225, you'd absolutely love her. Yeah, I think she deserves to have, like, her extra health back, like how she used to have back in the day. Not as much as she used to have, but, like, she's supposed to be a tank support hybrid, but they're scared to make her tanky, so... How do you become a channel member? There may be region restrictions on it. That's possible. Otherwise, there's literally just a join button you'll see, like, on the video page. Or if you're on mobile, I guess you probably have to, like, scroll down to see it or something. But it's just the blue button that says join, and you can just join through there. Yeah, I do know YouTube has, like, weird restrictions sometimes for different regions. If you're, like, in the Middle East or, like, certain parts of Asia, you might not be able to become a member. But generally, I think most people have access to becoming a channel member. And I just like doing memberships over Patreon, because, like, Patreon's good in its own ways, but I don't like having to just set up this, like, separate, like, whole service and system that, like, then I have to spend time, like, maintaining that and making sure, like, that's all working properly, and then finding ways to link it to my Discord and my YouTube channel so I can, like, actually give people rewards for it. And it's just like extra effort. Like, I understand some people prefer using Patreon over YouTube channel memberships, and so I might do a Patreon at some point, but just setting it up seems maybe more trouble than it's worth. Especially nowadays, I feel like I don't see people in general using Patreon as much as they used to. Now that there are things like YouTube channel memberships and, like, Discord server memberships, whatever those are called, I forget. Have they confirmed the next hero will be a tank? Yes, they have. Brig was top 3 supports for you until Illari showed up. As Illari replaced her. Bumped her down to 4th, I guess. Would a VPN fix it? I assume so. I've never used a VPN for that sort of thing, but I'm pretty sure it would work if you just spoof your region.
Welcome to Hollywood. Prepare your defenses.
Alga fans have been waiting. They have. I don't know. At this point, I'm a little worried what they're going to do with Malga as a hero. Like, maybe I shouldn't be, because Junker Queen, I think they, like, nailed the character in terms of making her fun to play and stuff, but, like, oh, I'm worried Malga's going to be, like, not living up to the expectations. Pop quiz, who is the last hero revealed before the original vanilla Overwatch launch? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm trying to remember. I remember... I want to say Diva was actually revealed fairly late. I don't think she was the last one, though. Because I remember there was, like, the different betas, and each beta basically added more heroes from the original cast. And I think, like, Diva and May were, like, part of, like, the final beta? Or maybe one of the latter betas. I can't remember specifically, though. Hey, Frozen, glad you finally caught the stream.
My gift to you. Soothing your wounds. Group up with me.
Careful out there, ball. If I teleport to you, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I know Diva was teased on Hanamura, but in terms of being revealed as an actual hero,
Appreciate it.
I think she was fairly later on.
We're outnumbered.
Oof. It was Zarya. Yeah, I was thinking about Zarya, because I remember, like, back when I first started playing Overwatch, which was, like, in the, like, last beta, basically. Like, Zarya was, like, the one character where, like, I forgot she existed, like, after I played the beta and before the game actually came out. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was the last one added.
I'm with you.
Oh, God.
Okay, I win from that.
Need a new DPS. There hasn't been one since Sojourn. Blizzard has been only focusing on reworks. I agree, actually. I think the next hero should have been a damage hero instead of a tank. I don't think we need more tanks right now. I would rather see a new damage hero added and just sort of see what sort of, like, mechanics and abilities they'd come up with one for one like that, rather than just getting another tank right now.
I'm here. Restoring balance. Come on, Shimada. Under my protection.
Come on! What do you mean I saved Wrecking Ball? He died immediately.
What's up?
I did not save him there.
Feels like sunlight, huh? The Kitsune is ready.
Oh my god.
Careful, we're
I don't give up that easily.
Thoughts on Sim? She's annoying, but I think she's fine balance-wise.
The spring flows anew.
What on earth was that? Okay, he just did one of those annoying Genji
Time to get
combos.
clever.
No Omnic Kiriko? Nope. Not when I've got Sukajin.
Surrender to my will. Hey, 私が守る。ありがとう。
Oh, their Genji's aggressive. Hey, Zek, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Thoughts on Bastion buff?
I learned from
Maybe a little unnecessary. He does feel a bit strong at the moment, but nothing terrible.
0 to 3, switching sides.
Blizzard should make human skins for Omnix. Imagine meat Orisa, Flesh Bastion. Yes, please. We need an inverted Wrecking Ball skin where he's a little robot hamster inside a giant, like, flesh testicle or something. You think they'd ever pull a Mortal Kombat and turn a human into an evil robot in the lore? I don't know. I mean, he's not evil, but kind of that's what Genji is. Granted, he's very distinctly cyborg as opposed to full robot. But, like, it's the same sort of thing.
I'll find my own path. If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
It's certainly something I could see them potentially doing, because it would be thematically fitting given the sci-fi nature of Overwatch, but, like, I don't know if they will. Flesh Ball, think they might keep it PG. What's not PG about a giant ball of flesh? You can have a giant ball of metal. Surely you can have a giant ball of flesh.
Draw strength from nature. Arigato.
Widowmaker here. Do not provoke me.
Come to me for heals. Attack the objective. もう大丈夫. Like a gentle rain. Powered up.
Dang it. Maybe a giant ball of fur since it's more hamster-like. Yeah, they can do a big hairball.
Pulse munitions still.
Human monk
I
zen
don't give up
now.
that easily.
Please.
Initiate it. Be healed. The kitsune is ready. Watashi ga namoru.
We need a short of Hammond traveling across the wasteland. Hammond Fury Road. Furry Road, my bad, yeah.
Komorebi no gotoku. No one can.
Oh, I would love if we got a proper Wrecking Ball animated short.
Watashi ga tsuiteru. Enemy seen. My ultimate is ready. Join me. Let the kill.
Did that... That Suzu went off. How did...
I licked my wounds. Let's go.
He's Sisyphus Hammond. There you go.
Feel stronger? Let's just
30 seconds.
Time is running out. Charge.
soothing your wounds. I'm here.
10 seconds remaining.
Don't let up. We don't have much time.
Oh, well.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Think Genji's blade should get a damage buff, or deflect should automatically come off cooldown like dash? I don't know. I think he's fine. I think he's fine. Should have gotten an animated short for Ramatra instead of the one for Sojourn. I really hope we get a Ramatra short at some point. It's pretty likely, I'd say, for him, just because he's so prominent in the story. Especially the current sort of storyline with Null Sector and everything. It is interesting. I've noticed a lot more toxicity in Overwatch since the launch of Season 6, and I'm wondering how much of that is because of new Steam players coming in. It's because you're getting all these people who've never played the game before and are just angry. Would you rather nerf Zen or buff Orisa? I think I'd rather buff Orisa. I don't think Zen needs to be nerfed. Enter match and instantly hear Ana falling to her death.
Weapons operational. Grapple primed. Hamster prompt.
Good, Genji.
Impact dampeners activated.
Yeah, I know Orisa's too buffed already, but can't nerf Zen. Hey Caitlin, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
That'll tan your head.
Steam is steaming people off the game. You could go for the next Halloween event, Eyeball Wrecking Ball. Oh yeah, the mech would be an eyeball. and then Hammond himself will be some sort of like eye parasite worm that's like popping out of the like the iris of it. And then when it turns into a mech form, it can have all these like spider legs that just like burst out of the flesh. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be fitting for Halloween. Hey, Truce Division with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. They should make the Reaper meta with Wraith on a fuel meter. Nah, Wraith on a fuel meter I think would be so ridiculously overpowered. Because he could just constantly use it to just dodge like individual little things. It would be so strong. See ya.
I'm obviously the most precious.
Traveling to Havana.
How is Zen unkillable? Zen is not unkillable. What happened to John Cena? He thought he was supposed to get a skin? No, that was just marketing for Season 6. Happy Monday to you too, Imagination. What is one support ability that is not in the game yet that you would want to see? Well, for a long time, I'd always say a healing turret, but now we have that. I don't know. I'll have to think of a new one.
You know, I haven't had any real competition at the range lately.
There are plenty of moving targets on the battlefield.
I'll take that as a no.
I'd like to see more non-healing support abilities. More like status effect type things that like buff your allies.
We'll go on missions in Hawaii.
I think those are really interesting, but granted can be sort of weird to balance a lot of the time, so I understand why Blizzard doesn't do them a whole lot.
5,
Things like speed boost and that sort of thing. And like damage boost.
1. Attackers incoming. Ahlan?
Yeah, John Cena did get a skin, just can't see it.
The barrier has been overwhelmed.
The breeze brings relief. Jockey.
Need more support abilities that affect ammo. That'd be an interesting one. Because, like, okay, depending on how it works, it's like, does it affect reload speed, like Kiriko's ult? Does it increase the ammo clip size? If it increases clip size, then what the hell would that mean for heroes like Sigma, who, like, by definition have 2 ammo as, like, their primary fire? Like, what would he get 2 extra balls? Would he just shoot out 4 even though he's only holding 2? Like, what would that even look like? I feel like that'd be so janky just on a visual level. And, like, would Reinhardt get a second hammer? Like, that's probably not as relevant of an example, but still, it's like...
I'm obviously the most precious.
I don't know, it feels like such a janky thing that... I don't know. It's certainly not impossible that we see something like that, but I think it'd be sort of weird to implement.
Careful, we're outnumbered. Sniper, don't get shot.
God, Sojourn, why? Hey, Tristan Vision with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I think a cool tank ability would be a grenade that's thrown. The grenade plants it for separate barriers in a square shape, each with 25 to 300 health. So, like, Arise's old barrier, but in, like, sort of like a box-shaped thing to create, like, a safe zone. That's an interesting idea.
The breeze brings relief.
I could see them implementing something like that.
Let the kitsune guide you. The kitsune gains new champions.
60 seconds remaining. Enemy contact.
Extra balls.
Enemy sniper! Keep your eyes open.
My gift to you. Damn it.
The payload has
Always gotta reload at the worst times.
That was interesting.
come to my position.
No.
Enemy sniper! Get your head down!
Hey, what if we just made it where Sigma just like is like 9 balls, just like Zen's orbs, and then he just like juggles them in one of his hands, and then just like throws them all out. God, we really need an emote where Sigma's just contact juggling with his balls. Y'all remember Fushigi balls from back in the day?
I'm with you. Step one. The kitsune is ready. Oh, I feel a war inside. Kokoyo? Ugh. Protecting.
Nah!
This ends now.
Sigma manipulating gravity to initiate testicular torsion.
Let's get back to it.
Oh no! Sigma, no! You can't do that to a man.
私がついてる。
Who's up? Nanoboost is charging. 60 seconds.
Let the kitsune guide you. My ultimate is charging. Thanks for the heal. Komore no goto.
Targeting hostile. We are stronger together.
私が守る。
My ultimate is ready.
30 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is not the fight is almost over. Keep defending.
Surge is much better.
回復する。
Nanoboost administered.
Appreciate it.
Tactical visor activated.
Get him, soldier!
Over there.
Our protector's duty is never done.
Alright, finally a good round.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Is it just you or did Bastion become very good against Genji and Tracer after the grenade buff?
Prepare to
Yeah, I mean, I guess the grenade is fairly effective against those types of heroes. I wouldn't say it's strong enough to say that he's like good against them though.
I'll find my own path.
This one might get tricky. Can I count on you to watch my back?
Of course. You are like a brother to me.
You've told me about your family. Not sure that's a compliment.
Nah.
A mother's work is never done.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
We're playing by my rules.
If Blizzard were to add another damage hero, what sort of like abilities and kit do you think it would end up having?
Sniper. Keep your head.
'Cause I feel like a lot of the times people sort of focus on like tank and support abilities because those tend to be more fun to sort of conceptualize. I'm always curious what people think of in terms of damage.
I don't give up that easily.
I appreciate the support here.
No.
Time to go all assassin on their ass.
I'm here. Washed away.
Why? Listen, Rob.
Hey, Trash! Thank you so much for becoming a hero.
I'm with you.
Appreciate it. Epic hero on top of that. You'll be getting your name at the end of my videos. After all these months at this point, I guess. You've been around a long time. So, thank you so much for finally joining the membership club.
You're all good.
Yeah, now you get the emojis. Woo! I could have saved him. Hmm.
I'm here. Okay, I learned from that. Be careful, Shimada.
Alright, I'll go kill the widow. The hell is she? I was told that the widow up here needed killing.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Cleanse enemy. 私がついてる.
No one can hide from my sight.
Like a gentle rain. I'm with you. Draw strength from nature. Time for the reckoning. Eyes on the top. Behind us. Let's get the payload going. Let me balance you out. I've got you.
We are outnumbered.
Ooh.
Payload's heading out.
My ultimate is joined.
Trash, you've been watching my videos since Overwatch 1.
Gentle rain.
Well, I'm glad to hear you've been around that long. Oh, I mean, that was less than a year ago, so... Certainly you've been around for at least a year, in terms of seeing you on streams and stuff. I am really slow on the Suzu today. I don't know what's up with that. What the heck? Okay, there's something up with Suzu. I swear to God. The Suzu exploded and then I still died. Is you count for the moisture meter? Unfortunately, it does not, Trash. I couldn't find a way to get it to, like, factor that in to super chats and stuff. I would have liked to make it work that way, but the program I'm using for that doesn't seem to have that integrated into it. Oh god. Ah! Hey, $5 super chat from Tris Division. Thank you so much. This might be the last stream before August ends. Is there some kind of surprise for 11 levels? Not for 11 specifically.
What's up?
There might be bonus stuff if tier 15 is hit, but otherwise we end at whatever moisture we end at. It's a team effort here. Whee! Let's go! And on that note, we got our victory, and we leveled up the moisture meter. I will adjust that in just a moment. Let me just watch myself die. When will I stream again? I'm not sure. I'd like to squeeze in at least one more stream before the end of August, just so we get another stream for the moisture meter, but we will see what time ends up permitting. Alright, let me update. Give me one moment to get this taken care of. So we've now gone up to level 11 on the moisture meter, average pharmacy shipper. And next up, I really gotta find a better way to automate this thing. And next up is level 12, Unsalted Pacific Ocean. Whew, that's a lot of moisture there, folks. Alright, let's hop back into a queue. Just witnessed an aimbotting Zen in your plat games. You just went Sombra and hacked with the help of your hamster who farmed them. Match being plat, the other support didn't do much about it. Aimbotting Zen, interesting. You have any plans for an autumn version of the meter? A spooky meter, perhaps? I have an idea for an autumn version. I'd like to find a way to better refine the system I have currently. So, like, maybe I'll do that during the month of September, and then the autumn one will run through, like, October and November, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I could also do a spooky-themed one. That's not one I had in mind in terms of a theme, but spooky is fun. Maybe I could just do, like, a single month-long one for that. I don't know. I'll have to see what I come up with, and hopefully find a way to better optimize this whole system. Crazy to think you've seen all the Ian lore from all the streams. Even remember in the second stream, everyone was talking about cheese. I do vaguely remember a cheese-based conversation in a past stream. Has Bap's calves been done for the moist? Are calves particularly moist? I mean, maybe they make others moist, but they themselves are not moist, which is where the moisture comes from. I'll never forget the Hero Smells stream. I feel like Hero Smells has come up a few times. There have been some odd streams, to say the least. Streams which maybe shouldn't have happened, you know? Bap gets sweaty when he crouches and jumps. Maybe. I don't know if his calves would be the part of him that gets sweaty, but, like, maybe. Who am I to judge? Wrecked. There are no accidents. Everything happens with intent. That was my kill! Stupid ninja. Have you seen the thickness of his boots? His toes must be swimming. Okay, that's a good point. Those boots probably do get hella sweaty. And I don't like thinking about that, so thank you for bringing that up. Hey bro, what rank? I don't know yet. I haven't placed yet for supports. Presumably somewhere in like gold. Just based off of past support placements. Ooh, this will be I believe this is my first competitive match on a Flashpoint map.
I'll find my own path.
I don't think I got Flashpoint at all last time when I was playing tank.
If you do not put it to use.
And stuck in silver forever. Any advice for silver? Honestly, I'm really not the person to ask for like gameplay improvement advice. A lot of it, I think, really comes down to just experience playing particular heroes and getting familiar with them and learning maps and such like that. Communication is also a big one. I am kind of hindering myself by the fact that I'm not in team chat for these streams, but personal skill will always beat out working with others, right? Nobody's ever achieved something greater than what they could have on their own by working with other people, right?
Be healed. I'm with you. Ah, damn it. Fight. Thank you.
Good guy, laugh.
You took a lot of damage, huh? Enemy here. Soothing your wounds. Diabolical plans. Objectives mine.
There we go.
I'm on fire. Group up here. Carried on the wind.
How do you all feel about Lifeweaver at this point? Do you think he's in a good position?
Come on.
I found that in a lot of ways he's starting to feel like the new Ana in terms of like having a really good Lifeweaver on your team is just one of the best things ever.
It's time to try again.
Pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think Lifeweaver's weak at this point.
I licked my wounds. Let's go.
Let's go. Started playing him and he feels fun to you. Yeah, I don't particularly enjoy playing Lifeweaver, but I really like having a good Lifeweaver on my team. It's great. Especially when you're tank and they're always pulling you out of the fray. It can be so helpful.
I feel all warm inside.
Just like that! Thank you, Lifeweaver! Now watch me die to Afara.
Like a gentle rain. Ah, damn it. That feels better. You're all good. I'm on fire.
Where are we going?
Attack the objective.
Over yonder.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Yeah.
Group up with me.
Forged into Dragon's Breath.
What? Moira, what was that?
Attack the objective now.
Viva logging on.
Hear him. They're close.
Take the objective.
Behold the children of Wrecking Ball.
Feels as if platform is more situational than it feels it should be. Yeah, I don't really like how I see platform more than anything get used as just like a self-defense move from Lifeweaver. To just elevate himself and cut off line of sight. But like, it otherwise relies on you having such good coordination with your team that...
The battle ignites me. Appreciate it.
No! Somebody kill him, please! Pedal platform is kind of the best ability ever. I love the concept of it. I just wish I saw it being used for more interesting applications more often.
Enemy marked.
Kakuya? Thought you were a professional. Let the kid.
What? Diva, how did you die there? Never mind, maybe Moira does do too much damage.
Time to try again.
Hey Blue Torch, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you enjoy my content. Yeah, definitely. I like to have a positive perspective on things, you know, just because I think it's more pleasant in general to make videos and watch videos that have a more optimistic or at least like jovial take on things. So that's kind of what I try to do in my videos.
Like a gentle rain.
But at the same time, I don't want to be unrealistic if things, you know, suck. I've certainly called out Blizzard for a lot of the BS things they've done. But I'm glad to hear you've been a long-time fan of the channel. I appreciate that.
We've got this. Daijoubu?
Come on, Life Weaver, we can get him. Yeah!
Rude.
That was...
What's up? Carried on the wind. Just come on.
Woo.
Thank you. Be careful, Shimada. Watashi ga tsuiku.
No! No! I couldn't climb! Ugh.
Time to get clever. I've got you.
Maybe I should have just gone Baptiste. None of us were dealing with that pharmacy.
Play of the game.
When you do call out Blizzard, you seem more disappointed than angry. Yeah, I honestly, I'm just not an angry person in general. Like, I tend not to get angry about things. I just get, like, frustrated and disappointed. I'm not the sort of person who, like, rages at all. Will I stream tomorrow at the same time? I'm almost certainly not going to be streaming tomorrow just because I have other things. I may stream on Wednesday, though, or Thursday. Probably Wednesday if I do stream again this week, but I'm not sure. I try to have, like, a premiere thing set up, like, kind of early whenever I know I'm going to be streaming, but just by the nature of my schedule and things, I don't always know until kind of last minute, typically, when I'm going to have, like, a prolonged free time that I can, like, stream, so it varies. What time will I stream? It varies. I typically, at this point, I mostly stream around this time of day. So, like, if you're in America, like, around noon or, like, early afternoon. I used to do more evening streams, and I'm not against still doing those, but, like, I don't know, I feel like there's more of an audience typically around like the midday for me.
Now traveling to Petra.
My throne is where I say it is.
Find the lunchtime crowd. Yeah, there you go.
Let's go win this thing.
Yeah, you would think that people would be more free like in the evenings when they're not like working or at school or anything, but I don't know. I guess maybe people just have other things they do in the evening. Like playing games themselves. It's the highest rank you've hit? Diamond is the peak I've hit. Gonna stream some more Overwatch. Probably Overwatch if I stream on Wednesday. I would like to do another Dead by Daylight stream soon. Or one of the other non-Overwatch games I've alluded to so many times for months at this point. But honestly, Overwatch just gets the most viewership, and like that's certainly a factor in it. I want to be streaming things that people actually want to watch. So while I enjoy doing non-Overwatch streams every now and again, largely I'd like to stick to Overwatch for the moment. Just to, you know, be more on topic with what people seem to like watching me play. It's evening in the UK, so most convenient here. Yeah, I suppose that's also probably a big factor in it. It's just people in like Europe. If I stream midday America time, then it's evening for Europeans. And those are like both like times of day that people can realistically watch. Whereas if I stream in the evening American times, it's like the middle of the night for Europeans, so they're probably not going to be able to watch. So that's probably like the main reason that more people tune in when I stream midday here. Lego streams might get you those views. Well, if I do like a Lego building stream or something.
No time for wind chains. Move out. Come on, fight back.
I don't know, I think that would be fun, but I'd have to like set it up properly. I'd need to like find a space that could actually do that. I'd need a camera that could actually stream it properly in that regard. Like there'd be so much effort involved in setting that up that like, I'm not against it. I think it would be fun, but like, also, I think a lot of my existing audience honestly probably wouldn't care that much about Lego. Or at the very least, watching a Lego stream. Still holding out for that Lego Indie one-off? Oh, you mean playing the Lego Indiana Jones game? Oh, man, yeah, I remember we were talking about that. That would be fun. But I don't know. It's not something I'm gonna like promise I'll ever do. It'd be fun, but I can't make any promises on that. Yeah, if I ever started to stream Lego like video games, maybe. I don't know.
I'll find my own path. Nah.
Don't be afraid to ask for help out there.
No. Kakoya? What's up? Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
Is it true that the last Indiana Jones movie was just a bunch of crap? Yeah. It was pretty bad. I went and saw it in theaters because I'm a big Indiana Jones fan, but I knew it was going to be awful going into it, and I was still disappointed, basically. Yeah, Indy 5 was not good.
Lo siento.
As far as I'm concerned, Indiana Jones ended with The Last Crusade.
Defend objective A.
Restoring balance. I'm grateful.
Reinhardt, careful.
Nah.
Gilda.
Be careful. Group up with me.
Oh my god, why?
You take a lot of damage, huh? See my best son? Infused with light. Kaiki.
I am surprised we did not lose a tick from that. Good on our Brig and Hanzo for holding the line. Which was worse, Indy 4 or 5?
I'm with you.
5 absolutely was worse.
I've got you.
It's the same principle as the Star Wars prequels versus sequel trilogy. Prequels are like comedically bad. Sequels are just insultingly boring. Like, there is fun to be had watching a comedically bad movie like Indy 4 or the prequels. There's no such fun to be had watching Indy 5. It's just boring.
Like a gentle rain. Draw strength from nature.
Could have Suzu'd that. But I didn't.
My ultimate is ready.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
My ultimate is ready.
I'm here.
I'm calling it hot.
The Kitsune gains new champions.
Gilda.
Buried on the wind.
Raiders of the Lost Ark or Temple of Doom? I assume you mean, which do I prefer? I'm pretty sure I actually prefer Temple of Doom.
Let me balance you out.
I think Temple of Doom is my favorite indie movie.
弱肉強食だから
Hola. What's good?
There's schlock and then there's corporate schlock, exactly.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Oh, they gotta leave her. That's unfortunate.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Let's see, was there support that left?
find my own path.
Genial. Otro trabajo aburrido.
Yeah!
Come on, Hanzo, join the fun. Don't be such a stoic
That's not
loser.
how it works.
The memo is disappointing.
Perhaps today the dragon will be sated.
That
Use
was
of piss
so
baby as an
artistic.
insult is
Are you a
respectable.
poet too?
It's not a particularly common one, but gotta appreciate it.
Now I seek peace in other ways.
One.
Still sounds pretty poetic.
You have to rewatch the indie movies, but you do like Temple of Doom a little more. Yeah. Interestingly, Temple of Doom is a movie which I think I've grown to like more the older I get.
Kakaya?
Which is interesting, because it has what would typically be considered an obnoxious child character, being Short Round. But, like, the dynamic between Short Round and Indy is, like, so wholesome. That, like, pseudo-father-son bond they have. Oh, it's great. It'd be hilarious if we didn't win this.
What's up?
Todo listo por aquí.
Do you like the Back to the Future movies? It's been a very long time since I've seen the Back to the Future movies. Like, I've seen the first one a number of times, and I've seen the second one at least twice. The third one I think I've only seen once, and I was like a really young kid when I saw it. I honestly need to rewatch them. I haven't seen them in like maybe a decade at this point.
Let me balance you out.
Whew, I thought we might not win that. You've never seen Back to the Future? You gotta watch them at least once. At least watch the first one once. 'Cause the first one is pretty good. And it's a really fun, like, 80s style movie. Which especially nowadays I have more and more appreciation for. What about Godzilla? Nah, I never really watched the Godzilla movies growing up. Like, I've seen a couple of them. I know I've seen at least one of the more recent ones. I think I saw Godzilla versus King Kong, which was, I guess, a few years ago at this point. I've never been big into Godzilla, though. What are some of your all's like favorite childhood movie trilogies or series or franchises? At some point, I've been meaning to watch through all the James Bond movies. I know that'll take forever because there's a ton of them, but like, as a kid, I was really into James Bond. Like, it was one of those, like, movies that, like, my dad really liked watching, so I'd usually just end up watching them with him. And, like, I always thought they were really fun. It's been a long time since I've actually seen any of the James Bond movies. But, I gotta rewatch some of them. Back to the Future is one of those cultural osmosis films where I'll watch it later, I get the gist. For you is Transformers, Star Wars OG and prequel trilogies. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the, what's his name? James Cameron? Is that the guy? Or am I thinking of somebody else? No, not James Cameron. Who's the Transformers director? The guy who likes the explosions and all that. Why am I forgetting his name? Chat, help me out here. Michael Bay, that's it. Thank you, P. Diddy. Yeah, I saw the first couple Michael Bay Transformers movies. I quite enjoyed the first one because I was fairly young when I saw it. But I don't know, this sort of got stale for me as the series kept going.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
Yeah, and I was definitely into Star Wars as well when I was younger. Oh man, I have so many Star Wars Lego sets. I loved those as a kid.
Affirmative. Close your eyes.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh! I'm being abused by grandmas. Still have a cupboard of Disney VHS tapes. Oh god, I remember having a shelf of just... I didn't have that many Disney films, honestly, that I actually owned. I do remember the like VHS shelf that just had a bunch of movies on it. Yeah, Lord of the Rings was another one that I quite enjoyed. OG Jurassic Park. I actually didn't watch Jurassic Park until I was like a bit older, I want to say. Like maybe even in like middle school was when I actually watched Jurassic Park. I did quite like it, of course. Yeah, the original Jurassic Park is like a phenomenal movie. That's one that I've rewatched a few times over the years because it's just so good. Is a Goofy movie one of them? A Goofy movie is another one that I didn't watch until like I was a bit older. I remember like a friend of mine ended up showing it to me. I thought it was fun. Road to El Dorado. Oh, I just rewatched that movie a couple years ago. Because I just remember how goofy that is. Definitely enjoyed that one. You're 18, VHS was dead before you were born. Kids these days don't know what a cassette tape is no more.
I'll find my own path. No.
I promise to take this one serious.
Nah.
Push that robot.
Look how big this bench is. It's an insanely big bench. The Kiriko isn't that small.
Kokoyo?
What about Predator? Okay, so fun fact. I watched the original Predator for the first time within the past year. I had not seen Predator until this year. I'd seen a bunch of like the Alien movies and some of the Alien versus Predator movies, but I had not seen the original Predator until this past year. I finally, at long last, watched it, and yeah, it was pretty good. A very classic, over-the-top, cheesy 80s action film, but I liked it. Hey there, robot.
I'm with you.
Moira by your side. Get on over here.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. That is a movie I've not thought about in a very long time. I'm fairly certain I've seen it. I can't say I remember anything about it.
Sniper, don't get shot. The breeze brings relief.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda's great. I love Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if I've actually seen all of them, though, now that I think about it. But I watched the original one a bunch.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Let's get back to it.
Everybody come over here. Hey.
It is hard to go wrong with Arnold starring in an 80s movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is quite the character. Ah, another movie I actually rewatched recently, because this is one I'd seen as a kid. The Iron Giant. I really like that movie. It's so weird seeing like an animated kids movie like that just straight up has guns in it. Like, they aren't subtle about like the army and military and guns at all. They're like, yep, we got nukes.
Kaiki. Oh, there's it. Appreciate it. The battle ignites me.
Get on over here.
Alright, we got this. Hey Gavin, welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're doing well too. Bastion is so much in common with the Iron Giant. Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some inspiration for his character there in that movie.
Got you. More eyes
Huh.
Done playing around.
Your team has lost the lead.
That's all it takes. Group up.
Kokoyo.
Hey, got the lead.
Keep pushing.
I don't give up that easily. take it. The robot is in our possession. Group up with me.
Hey, Chris Paz, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Let us proceed.
Always too slow on the Suzu.
Under my protection. We've lost possession of the robot. Kakaya?
Alright, this run needs to die.
Here.
How did we not punish that Reinhardt? Are you kidding me?
Carried on the wind. Push started. Let's go. I've got you. Let the Kitsune got you.
I die, so that Genji dies too.
Time to try again.
Yeah, the pronunciation of Illari is, by Blizzard's own declaration, Illari. Iari is, like, from what I've understood, the most common pronunciation of that name, but not how the character's name is actually pronounced.
We're going to lose the lead soon.
The proper pronunciation is Illari. The realistic pronunciation of that name is Iari. I say Illari because that's the easiest to pronounce as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I know there is a lot of back and forth debate over how you're supposed to be saying it.
My gift to you.
They have led the robot
Don't let the
astray.
enemy take the.
They're moving the barricade. Stop them.
The spring flows anew. We're running out of time. Keep attacking.
Oh my god, are we really gonna lose this?
Prankster here. Last chance to stop them.
Feels like sunlight. Last push. Make it count.
Move that robot.
Can maybe bring it back. We stagger him.
The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
My ultimate is charging.
Let the
No! Are you kidding me? Seriously gonna lose it.
We're a few punks. That barricade's gonna stay right where it is.
It's all all the swapping that happened at the end.
Play of the game.
You know, the real tragedy of them purging all the old stats and playtime with this new progression system is that now people are going to realize how much I play Kiriko. I don't have all those 6+ years of playing tank in Overwatch 1 to buffer my stats anymore. You knew nothing, trash.
I carry my burdens alone.
Classic Winston.
No perderé el rumbo otra vez.
Yeah, illari is the same melee range. She has nothing special in that regard, despite her wielding a literal sword. Then again, Genji's melee range is the same, so, you know. What's the moisture thing? You can read it in the pinned comment to get a bit of a description. It is the current Summer of Moisture Super Chat tracker. It tracks all Super Chats, and with each new Super Chat you donate, it adds to the meter, and we level up to newer, moisture tiers. Currently, we are at Moisture level 11 out of 15. And the Summer of Moisture ends at the end of August, so... basically this stream, and then maybe one more stream if I stream again sometime this week before it ends. Yeah, that's the other thing. People were asking if I was going to do an autumn meter type thing again. I want to find a way to make it more intuitive as well for people who are just tuning in. Because I realize it's rather confusing and people don't really understand what it is necessarily when they see it. So I'm trying to find ways of like simplifying it, maybe just making it more intuitive from looking at it. I don't know, it's something I might have to research like other streamers and how they do similar sort of things to find a good strategy.
Don't touch me.
Wish she had a special passive for a melee, but then Genji mains would cry about not having something for their melee.
No hay vuelta atrás.
Honestly, I don't think she needs anything for her melee. Like, initially I was like, oh yeah, it's a sword. It's probably gonna have something unique in the melee department. But like, considering the rest of her kit,
Out of my way.
she really doesn't need anything else, I don't think. Like, I think the beauty of Illari's kit is how simple it is, and yet really tightly designed. So like, adding a special thing for like her melee, I think would probably just end up feeling unnecessary and kind of just hurt her kit because of it. Just like how simple it is. Just do the poke, poke, poke.
screen. That's better.
I've been playing anything on the side. I mean, outside of Overwatch? Not really lately. I haven't played much Dead by Daylight recently. Oh, I've been playing a bit of Peggle. How many of you remember that game? I've been playing a bit of Peggle just like at night before bed when I'm like watching a YouTube video or something. I'll just bring up Peggle, do a few levels. Astute Nitwit. What a name. And Mr. Maximum, DJ Dirty Dan, and Mighty Owl. This is one hell of a team, just based on their names.
I'll find my own path.
I wish violence never solved anything.
Played Peggle on Xbox 360. Yeah, it is an ancient-ass game. I mean, not like ancient, but like... God, it's real old. Do I think they should nerf the new hero's damage? Nah, I think she's fine. I think the nerfs they gave her when she went into competitive were a good little push. I don't think she's too bad right now. We'll see how things shift around once people play with her more, though. Do I play Hitman? I've played most of Hitman Blood Money, I want to say was the one I've played. I've never been big into the series. Like, it's always seemed like a really fun, like, concept for a game. But I don't know, it's one of those games that, like, is more fun in concept than I think it ever ends up actually being, like, in actually playing it. And, like, maybe some of the other games are just more fun. I've heard Blood Money was, like, one of the more popular ones, which is why I played it. But I don't know. I had fun playing it, certainly. But the series is just not something I've ever particularly gotten into. Certainly not the later ones.
Let's get back to it.
Is here.
Used to play Peggle so much during World of Warcraft days. It's one of those games that I remember like always being a thing that people played. Like I remember in school, like it was just on the computers because people would find like illegal ways of downloading it. So people would just like always play it during like a free period or something. Even though at that point even it was already like an old game. It was just a game people had access to, so they'd always be playing it.
Let's go.
Establishing aerial position.
Dispersing.
My ultimate is ready. Converge on the objective.
Group up with me.
Barrage
I've got you.
Converge on the objective.
So much for the dream team.
Time to try again.
Symmetron reporting.
Jack Tyson. 大丈夫? Strength from nature. I'm on fire. Objectives mine. 私が守る。回復する。いい感じ。
Only room for one fox on this well.
Let the kitsune guide you. Nice to know you have my back. Be careful, Shimada. I'm on fire. Draw strength from nature. Thought you were a professional.
Life protects life. Take cover. The tree is gone.
All right. Dream Team maybe bringing it back around.
Over there. Pop up.
Been playing Final Fantasy 16 and Armored Core 6. How is Armored Core 6? I know a few people who are super hyped for that game to come out. And I was watching some gameplay of it after it released, but I'm curious to hear what you guys who played it think of it.
I'm on fire.
No! The Dream Team.
That was interesting.
As a youth, used to play Spectobes on the DS. What is Spectobes? I don't know if I've heard of that before.
I will see this dusk.
Our dream team has fallen apart.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I don't fail. We don't come down. Carried on the wind. Group up here. I'm with you. Mike. Enemy here.
No.
Time to get clever.
Spectrobes was Disney's attempt to steal the Pokemon market? Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard about that. It's not the game I've ever played, for sure. Not really a Mecha Gundam guy, but you're still loving the Armored Core 6. Yeah, it looks interesting. I don't know. I'm not the sort of person who just like plays a bunch of new games though, so I'm not sure if I will actually end up trying it out.
Group up with me.
does look cool.
Draw strength from nature. Move up here. 私がついてる。
The numbers do not favor us. Flammable.
What's good?
What do they even want me to play as support to counter Doomfist? Rig?
Life protects life.
The dragon becomes me.
Okay, I learned from that.
No one can hide from my sight.
How's the hunt? Group up with me. Be healed. Let the kitsune got you.
Look, a flying fox. Hey Marcus Bulk, welcome to the stream. I've been streaming for like 2 hours now.
Play of the game.
Yeah, I think Illari is a great new hero. Like, honestly, I think she's one of the better new heroes we've seen recently. Especially compared to Lifeweaver. Dream Team, yeah, I know. Widow can't shoot for shit and blame supports. Yeah. Classic. What do y'all think about Starfield coming up? I was talking to a guy lately who was super excited about that, and I know it's been a long time coming, but I don't know. I'm a bit wary. It feels like one of those games that's going to end up being like another Cyberpunk, if I'm being honest. Like, I haven't looked that much into it. I don't know what like early reviews have been saying, but I'm like, see what it's like when it releases. You were excited about it, but yeah, I'm skeptical. What with it being Bethesda and all that, I don't know. I'll judge it once it's released and I've seen some people play it. More hype for the next tank hero, to be honest. Yeah. Will be our next cinematic hero trailer? You mean like the animated shorts? I'm really curious what the next animated short's gonna be. Because now that Overwatch 2 is like properly launched, not necessarily going to be using them for new heroes coming out. So it's probably going to be something more story focused. I could see it being something featuring like Null Sector and Ramatra and all that.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I wonder if it's going to be at BlizzCon. They're going to have an animated short there. Or if they're going to just like hold off. I am really curious what they're going to announce for Overwatch at BlizzCon. It's like that will be what, like right at the end of season 7?
Hello.
And like what with all the massive update we just got in season 6? It's like what are they going to do? Announce a new game mode? I doubt it. Announce the next PvE season? Maybe. But like even that seems pretty unlikely this early. Is it going to be the next new hero? Probably. Like, I guess that's the most likely thing. They would announce Malga or whoever the next tank hero is at BlizzCon for Season 8. But other than that, I'm really curious what they'd end up showing there. I wonder if they've got some other sort of, like, surprise content in the works. It's, like, something we don't really know about yet. Overwatch 3, yep. They're going to announce the PvE sequel, Overwatch 3. You only care about the final update for Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers is a game I keep forgetting about. I remember when it was leading up to its release, people were talking about it a bunch. And then it released, and I just saw nobody talking about it. So I just sort of assumed it wasn't a very good game.
Still got some fight in me.
But I guess there are some people playing it. They're going to announce that they're going dark to focus on Overwatch 3. Yep. Sounds about right.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
Now traveling to Paris.
Could you imagine the audacity of them announcing Overwatch 3 at BlizzCon and trying to sell it with PvE? That would be one of the funniest things I think we've ever seen.
I'll find my own path.
I'm eager to see what problems we encounter on this mission.
Remember, if you want me to heal you, stand very still. But also, avoid the bullets.
What matters is that we fight to the very last second.
MMO will be Overwatch 9. Yeah, it's gonna take that long, isn't it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Welcome yourselves for
Kaiki.
You are safe with me.
What will it?
Rope up here. Your wounds run deep.
Round of healing.
More 大丈夫.
Overwatch 10 will be the dating simulator we've all been asking for. We really have to wait till Overwatch 10 for that? Man, that should have been Overwatch 0. It's what they should have launched the franchise with.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Be healed. 私がついてる.
I'll find you. My arrows fly
We can't stand on these? What the heck? That's strange.
Be careful, Shimada. Group up with me.
Whew. Well, Illari's officially uncompetitive. What do you think would happen if Overwatch 3 was announced? Imagine the uproar. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if Overwatch fans could uproar any more than they already have. Like, what more could they do in an uproar?
Enemy here.
Like, there's only so much that, like, a community can uproar over. And if any particular community member hasn't uproared at this point, I don't think they're going to. Oh, an Overwatch mobile game. That actually could be something they announced at BlizzCon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced Overwatch Mobile. That's something I could definitely see them actually doing.
Be careful, Shimada. I'm here. The breeze brings relief.
Don't even say it. Yeah, it's probably one of the more likely things in terms of content outside the base game of Overwatch.
Soothing your wounds.
And you know, that isn't even necessarily a bad thing. I'm not necessarily against the idea of Overwatch mobile game. Because unless it's ripping dev focus from the main Overwatch game, it only really benefits the franchise. Because it makes the game even more accessible than free-to-play is. It allows more people to learn about the franchise and thus, you know, get in on it. It has its benefits. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Let's get back to it.
It's just not as good as them working on the base game, you know? Overwatch gacha game. In order to get power-ups, you need dupes of the same character. Oh yeah. Full Genshin Impact. Cooking Mama parody starring Bastion.
Select your hero.
You want to know what the new IP is about and how it's evolved since they revealed it? I'm really curious about that one too, because it's been a couple years now since they announced it. Maybe not 2 full years, but it's been a good bit of time. I am very interested in seeing what that ends up being.
I'll find my own path.
Imagine playing PC with a Widow mobile phone user. I don't think they would have a shared pool for that. Not with Overwatch. There's no way.
I bear my burden as best I can.
This should be interesting.
No.
Imagine playing PC. Hey, Tragic Magic. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Restoring balance.
Grind for artifacts to get your Overwatch main more powerful. Yep.
I've got you.
You've got to find bird feed stashes to level up Wrecking Ball.
Protecting. Draw strength from nature. Kokoyo. The kitsune is ready.
Bastion, really?
Thanks. I licked my wounds. Let's go. Watashi ga mamoru.
Jesus, maybe Bastion is a little strong now. Hey Isaac, welcome to the stream.
Done playing around.
There's some fun archive skins I'd like to see. I don't know, I mean, there's a bunch. I'd love if Sigma got like a scientist-y sort of skin. Again, it feels like the Suzu goes off and I still die. That does feel off for whatever reason.
Let's get back to it. I'm with you. Soothing your wounds. Let the kitsune guide you. We're pretty good together.
Ramatra needs more skins. Oh yeah. He's one of those heroes that, like, there's so many great ideas for a hero like him. I'd love to see what they come up with in the future.
Under my protection. We have no excuses now. Watashi ga mamoru.
Why can I not get these saves?
Payload's heading out. I'm on fire.
Why did it chase me down?
The spring flows in
Title should have been winning hard and hardly winning. Yeah, that might have been more fitting. Yeah, I also wish they added more Omnic voice lines and filters. That would have been really cool.
Are you surprised?
Wish we got more highlight intros for heroes who hadn't gotten ones in eons. Yeah, where's that Genji highlight intro? It's about time he gets one, don't you think? Every comp game is hardly winning. And that's assuming you even win.
Welcome to Paris.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
If they give Genji something new, people might play him. They should nerf him instead. I don't think Genji's that bad.
Death ain't on my doorstep.
Let people play him. Let people have their fun.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder. You had it coming. All patched up.
It'd be really cool if the skin had a robot filter on it.
Eyes sharp this time. The old razzle dazzle. be a different angle.
Oh my god, these queue times.
Taken the lead.
Yeah, you definitely know supports as a role are overpowered when there's this many people itching to play them. I mean, granted, we have the new hero, but still, it's like, yeah. Remember seeing a rumor about an Overwatch Genshin crossover? I wouldn't say it's impossible. It seems like kind of a weird one to me, though.
Where there's smoke. Not exact.
Yeah, illari did really change perception of supports. Oh, look at that, a 3-stack. Hope they're good.
Select your hero.
No mercy. The real Mr. Beast? Whoa. Don't know what to do with DPS? Just play Junkrat.
I'll find my own path.
Hey, Kiriko, do you do a lot of office work?
No, why?
Because you always leave a paper trail.
Ugh.
5, 4, 3, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Holy shirt, it's Mr. Beast.
You take a lot of damage, huh? You really need a scope to do that?
When's the last time anyone pressed stay as a team? I actually saw that happen a couple times, not too long ago. During this season, certainly I've seen people do that, but it is rare. Where are Illari's epic skins? That's a really good question.
Oh, I feel all warm inside.
I'm sharper than I look.
Feels like everyone's for themselves nowadays. Yeah, that is kind of the case. Things certainly feel like they've shifted in that direction with Overwatch 2.
Let the Kitsune guide you! We're started! Let's go!
Watch out! I'm standing
Hey, Proto, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Winston report.
Time to get clever. I've got a few tricks.
We're weapon inspects.
Feels like sewing, huh?
Weapon inspects are just a common misconception.
Echo here.
Who is meta? The meta heroes are meta.
Enemy detected.
Enemy
Nice over.
team is catching up.
Group up with me. I'm with you.
Oh, we're outnumbered.
Did you think you were safe up there?
Pry them off the robot.
Well, thanks.
Meta? I hardly know her. Oh, shouldn't it be meta? I hardly know her. You gotta say it with like a bit of an accent for that one to work.
They've taken the lead.
Meta? I hardly know her.
I've got you.
Our Bastion should be able to deal with the fire, but maybe I gotta go Baptiste instead.
That was interesting. Careful, we're outnumbered. Group up here. Let me balance you out. Uh-oh, they're pushing.
Running Winston into Reaper.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Like a gentle rain. That's Fox power.
Robot is in our possession.
Fox power! Ow! With the next DPS hero is literally called a meta. I think that would be very confusing, so they would never do that. I'll show you meta. God, the April Fool's patch was amazing, wasn't it?
I've got you. Thank you.
But they don't have the fire anymore, so...
I stand with you.
The spring flows anew. Nerf this.
They're pushing the barricade.
Kaiki, I'm here.
Life protects life.
Let the Kitsune guide you. I'm on fire.
Nope, and there they go.
My gift to you.
2-minute warning.
I don't give up that easily. Group up with me! Under my protection.
Take cover. Pry them off the robot.
Kill.
Time.
Defeat.
Yeah, certainly the April Fool's patch wasn't balanced, but it was fun, and the voice lines were amazing.
Stay put.
Don't worry, we'll win one of these. Eventually. Maybe. You felt that maybe.
Spend every moment
Yeah.
growing into who you truly are.
You can't get me. Oh, I love the voice lines from April Fools. They're so good.
In the flow. Much better. Think of it as experience gained. Quite nice. Flowerboard. ลงไปกับสายลม Niran. Really?
What are those? Yeah, I would love if they had those as just like super rare lines that could play just randomly, even outside of April Fools.
A perfect world is a perfect prison.
So, chat, how are you doing today? You winning any matches? You having fun? You dealing with levers? What's your win rate, Ben? Better than mine, hopefully.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Let's mix it up.
Another day, another bounty.
Your win rate is no.
Maybe one day we go
Oh
on
dear.
missions in Hawaii.
Yeah, the number of levers I've definitely noticed increasing in Season 6 as well. A lot of people seem willing to just leave matches now when it's not going well.
It can be rather shocking.
Suffering, as usual.
Though you will have my head if I don't bring them a big catch soon.
You destructing my teleporter. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me buy you a drink.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective
No.
A.
Let's not go this.
Healing you up. Everyone feeling better?
You've been having a hard time winning games, clearing the 100 wins challenge?
You are completely healed.
Yeah, I don't usually aim for those types of challenges. If it's something that can just sort of be passively earned and there's not like a particular time limit on it, I'll just be like, oh, I'll get it. What the hell is that? Bounced off the ramparts.
Now you see me, now you don't. Push that to me up.
No, not this side, not this side.
Immortality field deployed. Enemy turrets taken
See, I could save people with a lamp. Why not Suzu? Maybe my fox piss has gone stale. I need some fresh ones.
Constructing my teleporter.
Been trying to unlock the Brig skin. Really? But that one's just through the Underworld missions. I thought those were fairly easy to finish.
I got you. Get up. Get into the field.
Should have thought better than to mess with us. That right, Sim. It's like the first time I've ever felt good working with a Sim. Okay, Winston, what the hell are you doing? Get back here.
Guy ahead.
60 seconds remaining.
There's Bastion. Monkey in trouble. Run, monkey, run.
Everyone feeling better?
Tactical visor activated.
Light them up. Immortality beacon launched.
Seconds remaining.
We got this.
No, Sim be kinda sus. Yeah, I get that a lot. From the Sims I play around.
Now you see me?
I don't play her myself at all, so, you know.
Stop the
Not that I need to play Sim to be sus or anything like that.
Let's get you all better.
really do be coming down to their Rhine throwing, don't it? Oh, don't you think you can get away with that?
You want me, sister? A shot of hell. Ejecting. Affirmative. Nice to be the patient for a change.
Have they said when's the next crossover? Well, they mentioned one coming later this year, and I don't think it was the Gentle Monster collab they just had. I'm pretty sure they're talking about something different that's going to be like in the latter part of this year. Other than that, we don't know anything about collabs. But the fact that Gentle Monster kind of came out of nowhere, without it really being teased as like a thing ahead of time, I think is interesting, because it's like, we could just see a collab literally whenever, presumably. Hopefully they'll be better than the Gentle Monster collab, but, you know, semantics. What? He solo shattered the Ana when there were 3 of us standing over here! Oh my god, the Rhine is throwing so hard. That was rude. Well, that was a pleasant change of pace. See how it goes on the attack, though. Do I Baptiste Cute and Pixel Spray? I believe I'm missing the Pixel one. Because that's the one that you need to do with, like, the Amp Matrix. I don't think I have that one. Is anyone actually excited about the Gentle Monster collab? I don't think I saw a single person other than the content creators who were like a part of the promotion for it. It's like, I've never even heard of Gentle Monster before this collab. I didn't know it was a thing that existed. The glasses themselves don't look great. It's like a South Korean company that like doesn't really sell things outside of South Korea, from what I understood. Like, there is like an English website for it. I was kind of looking into it, but it was an interesting collab. And no, I don't think I've seen anyone be excited for it.
A Vishnu architect always completes a task to perfection.
Cute is Matrix. Yeah, what do I have? So I have these ones equipped. I don't know, I'd have to check what I've actually unlocked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. The enemy.
Yeah, I'm not sure which of his achievement sprays I have.
I got you. Now you see me? Now you don't. Check this drive. What's everyone else doing? Everyone feeling better? You look like you need a hand. I'm all out. Reloading.
I am taking the objective. Is anyone coming?
I thought we had more in common.
Alrighty, finally a match going our way.
Objective A captured.
Reload.
Escort.
A complete recovery. Stay alive for me.
Using the payload. Teleporter taking shoot.
Clear as crystal. No.
healing.
I am outstanding.
We need you alive. I'm the cream of the crop.
Well, that went a lot better. Here's a challenge. Whenever someone gets play of the game, you play that hero next round. Oh, God. I mean, you never see Mercy play the games, so it's not so bad, I guess. You're gonna see a bunch of, like, Sim play the games. I don't want to play Symmetra. Wasted money on the collab skin, but worth it being a diva main? If you say so. It's up to you, buddy. Finally got our win. Let's go. Alright, well, with that win, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. End on a high note, as they say. And who knows how long it'll be till we get another one of those. So, thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you for all the super chats, and thank you, Trash, for becoming a channel member. All very much appreciated. Hope you all had a good time. I'll talk to you again soon. Maybe Wednesday. I'll try to stream on Wednesday. We'll see how it pans out. But either way, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.